What's up, motherfuckers? What's going on? Brand 2.0, what's going on, man? What's happening? We're live in full effect. What I do with my, there it is. Got a couple of Ronas to drink tonight, and I'll play a little guitar. See what happens. Man, we're killing ISIS leaders left and right. We're killing ISIS leaders left and right, boys. Trump just announced another ISIS leader down. About fucking time. Still undoing Obama's mess, I see. It's only a matter of time before the rest of that shit gets blown out of proportion. Trump said it best. He's like, I'm not gonna let Washington know what's going on because they're leak machines. We don't need another Benghazi. We don't need another, 23 U.S. Navy Marines, or sorry, SEALs. Navy and Marines are two different things, I'm sorry. Let's protect the future. LOL, your title. What up, Fly Snapper? What's going on? Free world from terror. That'll never happen, man. That'll never happen. There's always going to be evil people. Always. But it's like God doesn't send down a bunch of little bitches to take care of the demons. He sends his warriors. He sends his archangels. And that's what I want to be. I want to be an archangel. I'm put on this earth to battle the bad. You know what I'm saying? To battle that shit. To get in the faces of those who groupthink. To get in the faces of those echo chambers. And bust open the windows. Poke holes in people's boxes so they can see outside what's going on around them. That's what the fuck I like to do. And yes, it's okay to be white. No, I'm not a white supremacist. Y'all need to calm the fuck down. You know how racist y'all sound? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as shit, dog. Fucking take a chill pill. Take a fucking chill pill, yo. And y'all get ready for it. Trump's gonna win. Trump's gonna win 2020, so you guys better get ready for that. And it's gonna be all a bunch of bullshit. I don't give a fuck if Trump wins or not. I don't care. I have no skin in that game. The skin I have in the game is what happens after Trump wins again. And all fucking hell breaks loose inside the Democratic Party, which it pretty much is already. Hillary and her little team of bandits already was saying, hey, if we don't get Trump impeached, then we're all going to hang for high treason. And you better believe there is criminal investigations going on. But we're not going to be told a lot of that stuff because it's kept quiet. And it's kept quiet on purpose. Because, again, Washington is a leak machine. That's all they do. They leak. We don't want another situation like Benghazi, like I said, where John Toronto, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. What happened in Benghazi was atrocious. Those men were ambushed because they were warned prior to what was happening. That's the whole reason, basically, that Trump didn't want to let anybody know of this type of activity that's going on, is because they probably would have been sitting there waiting in ambush for our soldiers. And now that's the second ISIS leader down. It just goes to show you that shit is getting done. Now, as far as ISIS to begin with, that's a mess and it never should have happened. ISIS never should have happened. Never should have happened. And the way that the robber barons of this country and the way that the money is being distributed to the other countries to be able to build armies that are against our army. Now, I can totally understand the America hate. I get that. A lot of people are on that America hate shit right now. I get it. America did a lot of bad shit in the back in the day. I'm not trying to ignore that. But it's unproductive. It's counterproductive to keep looking back. To keep looking back and then trying to adjust the past. the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different outcome. And my friends, what has the Democrats been doing for the last 3 years? The same shit over and over and over. That's literally the definition of insanity. And if that isn't, I don't know what is. I mean, doesn't it piss anybody off? Even if you hate Trump. Even if you hate Trump, which doesn't bother me at all. Shouldn't it bother you that the Congress has literally done nothing for the last 3 years except try to remove a duly elected president?
She'll be coming around the mountain when she
all they have is that same argument over and over and over again. Same argument.
Try something else.
The all-new Versa.
They're being brainwashed how to argue with conservatives.
Nissan Intelligent Mobility.
Which is pretty awesome if you think about it, because conservatives and people on the right, we have no help. We have no help. The media hates us. The school systems hate us. The college systems hate us. They hate us. We have no help. Yet we keep winning. Yet we keep proving them wrong. Yet we keep kicking ass. What's that tell you? It tells you America is fucking badass. And we are badass. I'm a nationalist. I'm not afraid to say fucking America's amazing. And if you're trying to say that it's not, well, then you're only focusing on the last 50 to 60 years. Sure, the last 50 to 60 years, they were not that great. You got the Great Depression. You got the Holocaust. You go back 250 years, you got slavery, black plantations, the black slaveries. But at the same time, those slaves were purchased by slave owners who were black. A lot of people don't want to talk about shit like that. You know what I mean? One of the biggest people I love to listen to is Jesse B. Peterson, a very, very prestigious black man who grew up on a plantation that goes around setting all of these people, these naysayers, these gentrified brainwashers, we'll call them. And you know the type. They're in your rap music. They're on your MTV. They teach you how to speak, how to talk, how to think. It's popularity competition. And if you don't have the popular opinion, then you're shunned. That's why I'm shunned, because I don't have a popular opinion. I don't group think, and I'm not stuck in an echo chamber. And I absolutely, I relish in disagreement. I love it. I love to be able to have common grounds with those that I disagree with. I think that's incredibly important. But to sit there and say that America sucks and America is the worst doesn't make any sense to me. There's not a country out there that can even compete with us. That's why they're trying to destroy us in the first place. It's because we own and manufacture everything. Back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, Stephen King show, we owned everything. All the manufacturing, all of that shit. And slowly but surely, it was all bought and paid for and shipped off to different countries. Our uranium and most of our uranium and plutonium was sold off to Russia by the Clintons. Obama sold us off to the Middle East, and the Bushes sold us off to Clinton sold us to China. I have a list of it. But anyways, we've been sold out, bros. You, me, all of us. We've been getting robbed by the people in the suits. And I just think it's so counterproductive to call me or me to call people that are in the same tax bracket as me racist, or have the ideology that they don't have my best interest at heart. Because if you're making the same amount of money as I am and you're working the same types of jobs as I am, I can't imagine that you would want any less for me, and I wouldn't want any less for you. You and I are in the same boat. And if we keep trying to kick each other out of it, you know what I mean? We're going to get lost at sea. We don't want to get lost at sea. You understand what I'm trying to say, guys? And a rising tide, all boats rise. And that's Trump. Trump is that rising tide. Whether you hate the man or not, the numbers are still the same. The numbers are kicking ass. The jobs are kicking ass. Unemployment is kicking ass. 15% down on food stamp recipients. I mean, people are getting off the government programs and back into the workforce. I mean, I don't care what you say about the man. It doesn't matter to me. But you can't deny that America is being switched back on. And we're kicking ass again. And if that makes me a white supremacist, well then so fucking be it. Call me a white supremacist. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Not even in the slightest. I'm also a nationalist, so you might want to get your facts straight. I absolutely love my country. And I'm not a Holocaust denier either. That's another one that I was accused of. A Holocaust denier? Really, bro? I did 2 entire streams of the Bolshevik. The entire Bolshevik propaganda. 2 full streams on Bolshevik propaganda. About how America bought and paid for the Holocaust. And Auschwitz was an American building. With American fucking train tracks going into it. Auschwitz was an American building, built by Americans. The entire Holocaust was bought and paid for by rich people, by house brand names that we use today still. Colgate, IBM, Ford. These are the people that paid for the Holocaust, and we still buy their products to this day. And a lot of people want to talk about Hitler was a bad man. Certainly was, but they never want to talk about the good shit that he did. Never. And that's what pisses me off. I mean, people are so quick to groupthink and jump on that bandwagon. Fuck Hitler, he's a piece of shit. But you don't want to talk about how he invented the radio, how he invented the Autobahn, how he was a fucking, what up, Rice? How you doing, man? How he was a world-class inventor. No one wants to talk about shit like that. They just want to talk about him wanting to create a superior race. Hello, America already did it. It's called the African Americans. We put them through slavery for 200-300 fucking years. We already created the superior race. Yeah. I bet you never thought of it like that, did you? Oh, I don't know. You put a certain select few of people in chains and whip them all day and force them into work labor camps. It's kind of no-brainer. They're going to end up stronger and faster than everyone else, you know? I'm not trying to say black people or any type of other type of color couldn't do any type of computer job. I'm just trying to say, if I had to get to the fax machine the same time as you had to get to the fax machine, you're going to get to the fax machine first. You're faster. My bloodline comes from a long line of alcoholics and drug users and fat fucks. All right? You know, most of the fucking African Americans' bloodline comes from people that were back on the slave plantations. And they were whipped and fucking put in chains and forced on work labor camps. Now, who do you think is going to come out on top? And then you wonder why the blacks are dunking on us in the NBA, right? Just dunking on us. Now, I got a question for you, right? When a white guy makes an NBA play, the newscaster always says the same thing. Well, that was a smart play. Now, why is it a smart play when a white guy makes the same play that a black guy makes, okay? The black guy makes the same play that the white guy makes. Now, listen to this. That's an athletic move, right? When a black guy does it, it's an athletic move. When a white guy does it, it's a smart play. Now, why do you think that is? Because the black guy jumps over the 5 other guys and slam dunks it. The white guys aren't sitting there like, oh, shit, why didn't I think of that? No, it's because the black guys are fucking stronger and faster than us. It's not nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So Hitler gets a bad rap for making a superior race when we are the ones that did it. I'll probably go down in flames of ashes for being racist because nobody probably understands what the fuck I'm trying to say. Apes? Nah, that's not what I'm talking about. Nah, man. I mean, according to evolution, we all descended from apes. That's not what I'm talking about at all. I'm talking about you take one group of people and force them into work labor for 100 years, right? Their generations of their kids are going to be put into work labors. All right? 100 years after that, you're going to have an elite fucking group of people that are hardy, strong, resilient, dedicated, and obedient. That's what you're going to be left with. You know, I often say freedom is one of America's downfalls. Maybe you guys might disagree with this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Freedom is one of America's downfalls, and I'm only going to say this in a way that you can understand because I absolutely would die for freedom. Some of us do, especially when major corporations own the parts of the U.S. military, like think DuPont, owns the Army branch. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. I don't remember what I was saying. Shit. I was coming up on a good thought, but I didn't want to miss your comment. I was talking about Hitler trying to create a superior race, and fucking white slave owners already did that shit. That was my point. What? Oh, yeah, freedom was bad. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Because if you think about it, China doesn't have freedom, right? I mean, of course they have some freedom. But what I'm talking about is like when they're like 11 or 12, I think it's a custom that they have to choose what they're going to be for the rest of their life, pretty much. Like if you want to be a veterinarian, like you choose at 11. Then from like there on out, you go to school to be a veterinarian. Like you're going to high school, you're going to vocational school to be a veterinarian. Like in America, freedom, we have such freedom of choice that we oftentimes make no choice as Americans. We make no choice. We make the choice to be lazy. We make the choice to do nothing. We make the choice to fucking absolutely waste our time, waste our lives. Now, freedom is also a beautiful thing, and I would die for freedom. I would die for it. I would, if fucking Bangor, Maine started up arms and right now and the militia got formed and we had to fight for our freedom against a tyrannical force, you bet your fucking ass and your bottom dollar I would do it. And I ain't just whistling Dixie. I'm dead goddamn serious. I would die for my country, and I would die for Trump. I think he's a magnanimous man, and he deserves my devotion. But I tell you what, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die for some bougie fucking, like you just said, DuPont, or all these corporations, these robber barons that could care less about the human race, the people that control the Georgia Guidestones, the people behind CERN. I'm not an anti-Semite. I just know where the money trail goes, and I know who gives a fuck about me. And I feel, call me wrong, that Trump gives a fuck about me. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I am wrong. I'm willing to admit that. But I feel like Trump gives a fuck about me. When I listen to the man speak, and look, I got the man's numbers. Everybody talks about, well, what has he done? He ain't done shit. Bullshit. I got his numbers right here. I don't know if you'll be able to read any of this. Nah, it's way too small. I would have to read it for you guys. But this was updated. Let's just go over the bad first, okay? Let's just get the bad right out of the way. Okay, so this was updated on... Okay, disclaimer. It says all figures represent most recent data of 10/11/2019. So this was on the 11th of October of this year. And it's going all the way back since 1/20 of 2017. So it's about like a year and 6-7 months or so, give or take. Unless otherwise noted in our history. No single number can tell the whole story, obviously, right? So let's go with some numbers that I don't like. Handgun production, for example, is down 23%. I don't like that, okay? That's something I don't like. Okay, here's something else I don't like. People without health insurance has gone up 1.9%. Now that's about, so if 1.9% is about 6 million people, because if you do the math on 300 million, 1% of 300 million is 3 million. So let's just go ahead and put it at a nice little 6 million. So that's about 6 million people without health insurance. So that's gone up. I don't like that at all. Home ownership has only gone up 0.4 points. That's nothing. That's nothing really. And the other one I don't like is home prices. The prices of homes have gone up 22%. That's terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But every other number on here is gold. I mean, his jobs are a staggering 6 million. 6 million. That, my friends, is more jobs than Clinton, Bush, and Obama. More jobs in 8 years. So 8, 16, 24, right? Because they all served 2 terms, right? So that's 24 years. In 24 years, Trump has brought more jobs to the table than they did in 24 years. And he's only been in office for less than 4 years. Now, I'm not trying to kiss the man's ass, but that's impressive. Unemployment rate has gone down 3.5%. So, like we just said, that's about 6.5, 7 million people off unemployment, back to work. Job openings up 25%. That's amazing. The middle class is booming. The middle class is hiring again. It's amazing. Real weekly earnings is up 2.8%. So roughly 6 million people to 9 million people are making 2% more in their paychecks. Me, myself included. I'm about to get a 2% raise at my job. Poverty rate has gone down almost an entire point. That's a lot. That's a million people. A million people up out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? Murders have gone down 6.9%. That's almost 10 million people still alive. That's crazy. U.S.-Mexico border apprehensions is up 92%. Up 92%. That's an amazing, staggering number. Corporate profits is up 6%. We would like to see that number go down, but that's okay. Federal regulatory restrictions has gone down minus 0.26%, which is not very much, but at least it's gone down. Any federal regulations ban or relief is fucking good. So as long that number is going in the right direction at least. And people without health insurance, I already did that. Food stamp recipients are down 15%. I don't even know what number that is. That's like 20 million people, maybe more. 30 million. That's like 30 million people off food stamps. Anyways, I could go on and on. People always want to talk about, well, he ain't done shit. He's a racist. He's this, he's that. Well, whatever, dude. You're unwilling to look. You see, now, if I found dirt on the man, I would be up here holding Trump's feet to the fire. You're goddamn right I would be. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care. Ask my friends. Ask some of my closest friends. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're doing wrong, I'm going to let you know. Even if you're one of my best friends. If you're fucking up, I'm going to tell you. So if I was finding things, and I would love to find some dirt on Trump. I can't find it. And I'm looking. Of course, I could go to all the talking points of CNN, MSNBC. It's too bad he's a crooked, horrible human being now. Is he, though? I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find where he's a crooked, horrible human being. Let me tell you a story. Here's how horrible a human being he is, okay? There was a black woman, a black homeless woman that started up a little YouTube channel and put a YouTube video out because of all the hate that was Trump back in 2016 that Trump was getting. And this is what she had to say, that she was a vagrant inside of Trump's hotel, Trump's building, and she had been staying there for about 8 months. And she's just been, sneaking around. Anyways, the security figured out that she was there and notified Trump that there's a vagrant inside of the building. Let me tell you guys what Trump did. Trump went and found this woman and gave her a job in the hotel, and now she lives there and she works there and she's doing incredibly well. What a piece of shit Trump is, huh? Wow. How about the time that Trump held the Native American rally? I even got the picture. He was surrounded by Indians. Complete support for the man. What a piece of shit. Can you believe it? That's a PR stunt, huh? Is it? Because if it was a PR stunt, then why did Elizabeth Warren not get the help that she needs? We all know that Elizabeth Warren has all the help that she could ever get from all the right establishment figures. But yet she couldn't get it underneath Trump's brow when she was trying to say that she was Indian. In fact, when she got the blood test done, she was only 1 in 1/24th Indian. You're probably more Indian than Elizabeth Warren is. And the tribe that was supposed to induct Elizabeth Warren turned her down. But none of that is news. How about the time Tread said the KKK has good people? That never happened. Never happened. But that's part of that rhetoric that I was talking about. How people just make this shit up and then they go around saying as if it was real. You can't even find that. And a lot of people have said that he didn't denounce white supremacy. There's multiple videos of him. Matter of fact, there's people that did, dude's a great businessman, horrible human. I think his kids and his wife would disagree with you. He's wrote a lot of books, and there's a lot of people that love this man because he does a lot of things. Does a lot of things behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. Not to mention, he hasn't taken salary for doing this job, and he fronts up his own money. He pays for all of this himself. Unheard of. He's the only president in history that's ever done that. I'm not on the Trump train. I'm just spewing facts, bro. That's it. I don't give a fuck about Trump. I don't. Trump said during Charleston KKK march where white supremacists where killed someone. Okay, let me read that together. Trump said during Charleston KKK march where white supremacists killed someone. He said, nah, JFK was the first not to take a salary. I did not know that. Thank you, Rice. Thank you, Rice, for fixing me up. Yes, I'm sure his wife really loves him, not his money. Hey, man, I don't know, dude. Women seem to love him. I mean, they just flock to the man. I've seen him in parties. A lot of things that I've read. Trust me, I've gone down the rabbit hole. I was just like you guys. I'm like, no, fuck Trump. This guy's got to be a piece of shit. The more I dug, the more I found that this man is a fucking saint. I can't find nothing bad about him. Okay, I got something. He claimed to have read the Bible. I'm pretty sure he's never read the Bible. Because when he was asked in an interview if he likes the Old Testament or the New Testament, he said, well, I like them both equally, which kind of threw me off. I never read the Bible either, but I know the Old Testament is full of brimstone and fire and 600 years of Christians going around beheading people in the name of Jesus Christ. Kind of like Islam does right now. It's true. Women love money. Women are attracted to resource. Women are the most shallow creatures on earth. He said to sexually. No, he never said to do it. He just said that I'm so rich I can, and I would get away with it. And that's probably true. Yeah, I'm sure he could. I'm sure he's done it multiple times. I don't know, Marcus. I don't know. Yeah, you got me on that one. It's really not relevant. But it's relevant if you're going to lie about it, Marcus. That's, I guess, where the relevancy comes in. Because if you're going to lie about reading the Bible, then what else would you lie about? I guess that's where my thoughts kind of come in. Because if you're going to lie about that, then what else would you lie about? You know? And I'm not trying to say Trump isn't a liar. I'm sure the guy lies through his fucking teeth, man. I don't know, man. One day the curtain will get pulled back, and who knows? He might have shrunken heads in his closet. I don't know. But for right now, the guy looks like a fucking saint. I mean, the economy is on fire. America is switched back on. I mean, we are fucking winning. Winning. Just grabbed them by the pussy. That was said. I cannot disagree with you, One Eye. Hands up on that one, bub. Most Christians haven't read the Bible. I'm guilty of that, Marcus. I have not read the Bible, but I'm upfront with you, you know? And I try not to quote it too much because I know I haven't read it, but it's hard not to. You know, I mean, the Bible scriptures are a part of your life. They've been quoted all through your life growing up, whether you see it on movies, whether you see it on TV, whatever it is, whether you heard it on a song, whether you were forced to go to church as a kid. I know I went to church as a kid sometimes because they would go to roller skating rinks. And I wanted to go to the roller skating rink. I didn't give a shit about God. I wanted to roller skate. I'm not ashamed either. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. Is that right? I don't doubt it, bro. Them rich bastards are into some sick shit. But as far as I know, the reason why I wanted Trump is because Trump was an outsider. He doesn't get invited to the Bohemian Grove. He doesn't get invited to the Copenhagen Motel. He's not part of the Super Friends. He doesn't get invited to the you know what I'm saying? It's that shit called Bilderberg, thank you. He doesn't go to the Bilderberg groups. He's not invited to that. That's why I thought Trump was an outsider, which is exactly why that's why we see the system, the machine, so turned on its head. It's so flipped, everything is so flipped upside fucking down right now. Everything is attack Trump, attack Trump. I can't even watch news anymore because all it does is talk about Trump. If I want to find out something about the world, I have to go to another source. People don't want to vote for realistic promises. Maybe, yeah. He was trying to host the G7 this year, though. Was he? You've been fooled by Trump. I might have been. I wanted Trump to win for entertainment value. Yeah, the memes have been just the memes have been gorgeous. 2018 and 2019, some of the most hilarious moments I've ever had in my life. I mean, I've gotten into drag out, throw down fucking white knuckle fist fights on social media with people. Friends that I've known for years, family members that I've said I loved you to and kissed goodnight. You like Trump? Well, fuck you! I just can't understand that type of mentality. You know, that if I don't think the same way that you do, then fuck me. That is such a dangerous way to live your life. I gotta disagree with you on that. Trump's campaign, I gotta disagree with you on that. Trump's campaign doesn't know shit. All right, they're a bunch of fucking idiots, and most of his cabinet are against him. They're doing anything they can to leak all the information that Trump had. No. We're the ones that put the memes on the internet and got Trump fucking elected, and don't ever take that away from me. Nah, I don't think so, man. He's not part of that group. When I think of elite, I think of Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. I think of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I think of, he's not part of that. He only has $1 billion, a couple $1 billion. To them, he's not even rich. But I could be wrong. One-eyed. I claim ignorance, bud. You know what I mean? Can we agree to disagree on that? I do claim ignorance. I don't know. Trump partied with the pedo Jeffrey. That I saw pictures of that. But I also know for a fact that he had Jeffrey Epstein kicked out of his Mar-a-Lago club because of him bringing in underage women. And that's a fact. That's from his own security guards. That's documented. He was kicked out. There's paperwork on that. But there are pictures of him going to that island, that pedophile island. And the fact that we're even talking about pedophile island, One-Eyed, that's amazing too. Bro, listen. Fucking 5 years ago, if I would have told you that there's an island that rich elites go to and rape little kids, would you have believed me? You know? 5-10 years ago when I used to talk about this shit, you guys said I was fucking crazy. And now who's crazy? Huh? I'm 100% vindicated in everything that I've ever said. Hillary Clinton is his cousin. Yeah, something like that. They're close, right? But yeah, I did see that picture when I did see the picture of Trump on Pedo Island. That is an absolute fact. Well, you know, if it has been in secret, I mean, if he's been a sleeper cell this entire time, you know, that's fucking devious, okay? There's also there's an Illuminati card game that was banned back in like 1994, 1996, and a lot of people say that Trump is on the Trump card of the Illuminati card game, and that he was supposed to be in place as the 45th president, and that he was going to be the last president. Yeah, Pizzagate is a bunch of bullshit, though, right? Pizzagate was created to give guys like me and you, conspiracy theorists, a place to go, right? While the real rapings over here were going on, you and I were investigating some pizza parlor. You know what I mean? While the Lolita Express airline was still flying around, while the pedophile island was still getting it on, you and me are doing search results on Comet Pizza. I thought I just read it all, bro. I literally just read it for like 10 minutes. I just read it. A lot, man, a lot. Quite a bit, my friend. Quite a bit. That's where they ordered the kind of child they wanted for the island. The kids weren't there. Endgame is the fall of Western civilization. I'm familiar with the Endgame. Very awesome documentary. Dude125, welcome to the show, my man. What's up, brother? Very awesome documentary, that one. Endgame. If you haven't seen it, it's free on YouTube. It's a very awesome documentary. Ain't you half Mexican riffs? No. I'm like Irish and Scottish. I'm about as white as it gets.
From when this place was founded in 1962, it was about 4%.
That's why I got these big ass ears. These are Scottish ears right here, my friends.
94% now.
Look at me.
You know, this
I'm as Scottish as it gets, guys. Look at that.
So until that statistic is 100%, there's no stopping this place. Without this place called St. Jude, none of this would have been possible.
That's why I can hold my liquor and I don't drink very often. Because, like I said, I come from a long history of alcoholics and fat fucks. I'm not kidding. That's why my genetics suck. That's what I was talking about back in the day when I was saying, well, a little while ago when I was saying that the genetics of the African American male are fucking amazing compared to the genetics of your average white American male.
Cashew milk. Cashew milk. I didn't know cashew was milk.
So Hitler fucked up. That's all I'm saying. He didn't create a superior race. He fucked up. And remember, I don't know if you guys know that Hitler had a basketball team. Did y'all know that? Hitler had a basketball team. Could you... You guys gotta hear this, man. We gotta segue into this because I don't want everybody to leave this fucking conversation. You're all gonna think I'm a fucking racist. I mean, which is fine. You can think about me whatever you want. But I got to play this so you can see where I get my joke from, or my analogy from. Okay, hold on one second. I'm fucking finding it. Okay, listen to this, guys. This is funny.
This is my civilization right here. As I zoom
Trump is a
out,
cunt.
right, look,
Hey!
There's my civilization. Down there,
That's
there's
cool.
another civilization that I can...
I don't mind.
People in the
See,
stands,
but-
I mean, that's just like...
See, but that's where me and the left disagree, 100%, man. Is I can allow you to have that opinion. It doesn't fucking bother me at all. You know what I mean? And that's what the liberal left needs to do. They need to stop giving a fuck so much. Calm the hell down. Relax your bitch tits a little bit. Jesus Christ. Look, I like Trump a lot. I think he's awesome. One-Eyed says Trump is a cunt. Oh, doesn't bother me at all. Oh my God. In the name of justice, I condemn Trump in all he believes. Well, there you go. I don't think justice serves. But anyways, back to the Hitler creating a superior race, and American black slaves are the superior race. This is where I got that fucking notion from. And this is an amazing fucking comedian. He's hilarious. So I'm going to let him tell it so I don't sound so fucking racist. Okay? Let's do this.
People in the stands, I mean, that's just like what's entertainment for me now, you know? I like that Jimmy the Greek moment that happens in sports, you know? Like once every 4 or 5 years, you know that? Like some 50, 55-year-old white dude tries to explain why black people are kicking the shit out of white people in practically every major sport, you know? And it always goes down the same way, right? There's always like 3 white dudes, and the one white dude in the middle, he's always like the guy with like the theory. You know, he's always, you know, it seems these African-American athletes, they seem to have this quick twitch muscle fiber. You know, there's slow twitch, and there's this quick twitch. And the second the dude says that, like the other 2 white dudes start like sliding out of frame, like, okay, this guy's getting fired, and I'm not going to be part of this highlight. Nice knowing you, Ned. Keep that seat warm, right? And the dude in the middle, he's just like hell-bent on getting fired. You know, he starts like bringing up slavery. And evidently they're reading the strongest man with the strongest woman and that quick twitch. And literally 20 minutes later, that dude's on TV. He's like fired, right? He's crying. His family's standing there. He's got like a box of shit from his desk with like an Emmy sticking out. He's like, oh, I'm sad. I was just talking about the quick twitch and the slow twitch. And I wasn't just trying to make a point. No, I love that. I love seeing people mess up their careers like that. It's just funny to me. Plus, I gotta admit, as a white dude, on some level, I have to believe in that theory, because it's like, are white dudes that bad at basketball? I can't even watch the NBA anymore, man. It's like every highlight, the white dude's like that, the black dude has like his nuts in his face. Fucking ah! I'm just sitting at home like, for the love of God, tackle the guy. Jesus Christ, get out of the way. Do you ever get tired of those 2 nuts flying over your head? You know you're going to be on SportsCenter. Just get out of the way. Dude, I'm telling you, there's got to be something to that theory. I saw this show one time on runaway slaves. It was one of the most amazing programs I've ever seen in my life. Dude, when you ran away as a slave, you just didn't run to the end of the driveway and be like, fuck that job, just start walking down the street. Dude, you had to like run through whole states. There's dogs chasing you, you're hurdling shit, you're swimming. Those were the first fucking triathletes. And there was nobody helping them out. There was no dude on the side of the road like, come on, man, 2 more states, you're in Ohio. Suck it up, you're looking good, looking good. Yeah, dude, you were on your own. Did any wonder? 250, 300 years of that shit, and then I'm gonna D you up in gym class? It ain't happening. I come from hundreds of years of alcoholics. I got like half a liver, you know what I mean? It's just... You know what's funny to me about that stuff? You can't even like, you know, I always say, you know, that theory's crazy, but it's just like, you can't even bring up how well black people are doing in sports. Everybody gets all weird about it, which I don't understand, because it's like a compliment, you know? I feel how weird it is right now. You know, I just brought that shit up. I'm saying something good, right? I saw a coach get in trouble for that shit. Like, his team was like 0-6 or something. They just couldn't win. And every week the press was just getting on him more and more and more, right? And the dude, he was just like flustered. And he had like a moment of honesty. They were like, why can't you guys win a game? He's like, oh, you know, the offense isn't getting it done. You know, defense, you know, they're too slow. And they just run out. Tell him, we got to get some more black guys in this team. But I'm telling you, immediately, everybody's like, what? Everyone started freaking out like they had no idea what this dude was talking about. It's like, are you watching SportsCenter? Or do you see the Olympics? Like, I love the 100-meter dash, right? There's always like 9 black dudes and that one token white guy in like lane 8. I'm just sitting there going, come on, man, one time. Just one time. Just win the bronze. Just do what you got to do. The white dude always stays with him till like the first turn, then he like fucking blows out his hammy. Those other 8 black dudes are like... Where's that white dude the next Olympics? He's like up in the broadcast booth. His career's over. He's like a commentator. Yeah, it's gonna be a great race.
I don't understand how you can think that. That makes zero sense to me.
No, I don't get it. It's like a compliment. We're saying you're fast. That's a good thing, right? People start all freaking out. Oh, you're acting like that's all we can do. You're saying we can't be scientists. No, we're not. All we're saying is if there was a race to the microscopes, you fuckers would win. We're just saying that you're fast. You get there first. Your lab coat would be flapping in the wind. I get there like 3 minutes later, all cramped up. Are you looking at bacteria? No, you go first. You just go first. Jesus Christ. It was a Volvo. The guy ran by a Volvo in street shoes. I've never seen that before in my life. No, I get into those arguments all the time. All the time. Friends of mine will be like, well, how come anytime a black athlete does something, they say it's an athletic move? Anytime a white athlete does it, they say it's an intelligent move. And it's like, well, fair enough, man. It just depends on what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like, if you read a defense, white or black, that's an intelligent move, right? But if you take off from the foul line, jump over 9 other dudes, and throw the shit down, those other 9 guys aren't standing there like, fuck, why didn't I think of that shit? Here I am dribbling around, guys. I said, that's some superhero shit. Shit like a cake flapping in the wind with a big S on your chest. I'm telling you, man, that's the funny thing about Hitler. Just let me finish. Let me work my way through this idea. No, that's my favorite sports clip is that Jesse Owens shit. I just love it because their whole angle was fucked up. He made Hitler leave in like the 3rd quarter, right?
How do you think the right thinks
down his number 1 finger, just fucking walking out of the stadium. Jesus Christ.
That's incredible.
Their whole thing was like, we are going to create a superior race. It's like, dude, I think we accidentally already did that. We send a select group of people to the gym every day for a couple 100 years. It's paying dividends. They're fucking dunking on us every day. Dude, how quiet was that limo ride home with Hitler? You know what I'm saying? He was talking crazy shit when they were on the way there. They were all amped up. We are going to dominate Sieg Heil. What's going on? That whole ride home, they're just sitting there all quiet. You're sitting next to an even angrier than usual Adolf Hitler, trying to make some sort of small talk, like, hey, it is one nice day, isn't it? It's a nice book.
But yeah, that's the whole Hitler and black athletes and white athletes. Fucking hilarious. Oh my God. But it makes a lot of sense. Everybody has a problem with illegal immigrants. That's called breaking and entering. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the key word is illegal. I mean, there's due process, right? Exactly, Kat. So why give special rules to accommodate for certain people? Right argues immigrants bring crime and disease. They do. They do bring crime and disease. I mean, we just brought smallpox and leprosy, but notice that it's only happening in certain districts, and the districts that it's happening in are in the liberal districts, the most blue, and equality and all the shit that you're advocating for right now. These are the areas that all that shit is happening, where it's equal and everybody's treated the same and all this other bullshit. But yet, everything is falling apart. The systems are falling apart. The programs are falling apart. People are sleeping in the streets. They're shitting all over the streets. There's syringes all over the place. No one wants to do anything because everything's free. No one wants to work. That's why I don't believe in equality. I think equality is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Whoever has the most of something will have the most of something. If you're willing to work hard and go out there and get it, then you deserve it. And the people that aren't willing to work hard and go out and get it don't fucking deserve anything. And that's how I fucking feel. And if you don't like it, that's my opinion. Americans are the most diseased with AIDS, STDs. What? You might want to Google that, because that comment will not age well. I'll tell you that right now. Well, third world countries don't vaccinate, so there's that. Bam. Yeah. Notice Cat can't distinguish between immigrant and legal immigrant. I know, man. I know. Illegal immigrants and immigrants are two totally different things. I mean, it says right on our Statue of Liberty here in America, bring us you're sick, you're tired, you're poor, you're hungry, because in a strong economy like we have here in America, an immigrant can come here and thrive, can start a business, open up a bank account, get a business loan, all of these types of things. You're nuts, Cat. And Africa has way worse than, oh yeah, all Americans are illegal immigrants, dude. Well, no, not exactly. I mean, before all of those, arbitrary rules were invented, we used to just show up with guns and take shit. You know what I mean? I mean, now there's rules, right? Rules that we as humans put in place. I mean, what's to stop anybody from bearing arms and taking whatever the fuck they want to take? I don't know. Maybe I'm too barbaric. Wrong, you're not an immigrant unless you were born elsewhere and moved here permanently. Right. Then you would have to migrate. That's called migrating. Like, that's the definition of migrating, is leaving your birthplace. When they have been here for at least 30 years. Oh, no, that's way too long, I believe. Way too long. I feel that if an immigrant comes here and has our best interests in mind and wants to assimilate in our ways of life and provide either work or provide some sort of business or some sort of trade to the country, then he should be immediately eligible. He or she immediately eligible. I don't see any problems with that. But that's why we need proper vetted services, so we can try to figure out who the people are that don't have America's best interest at heart. Where does it say, come to our country and wave your own flag and shit on our streets? No, we couldn't do that. Where are you from, One-Eyed? Can I go to your country and wave my American flag and shit on your street? No, of course I can't. That's only allowed here in America because America is so loving and tolerant that we put up with it. Exactly. Should only be allowed. Okay, I read that. America doesn't even differentiate between African or Canadian immigrant. Cat piss. Pay Styles. What up, Pay Styles? How you doing tonight, brother? I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Canadians aren't immigrants. We have a partnership with them or something. I don't know exactly what it's called, but Canadians can come across the border any fucking time they feel like. They do it here in the UK, shitting on everything. Are they allowed? America, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. The Islamic motherfuckers can come in and shit on everything, and they're loving and liberal, and everything is fine with that. But me, as a right-winged, conservative, straight white male Christian, I could never shit on your streets because that would be racist. I mean, the hypocrisy is unfucking real with you people. And when I say you people, I'm basically talking to fucking people like Iron Mike and all of them fucking weirdos, people like One-Eyed and all these other, shadow socialists, I call them. I've seen all the Canadian insults from American pop culture. That's American pop culture. That has nothing to do with us. And again, American pop culture is Chinese propaganda. American pop culture has nothing to do with America. That isn't ours. We didn't write it. That's Chinese propaganda. All of our studio networks, Hollywood, everything is all bought and paid for by China. And our Pixar and Disney films are all owned by Saudi Arabia. It's all propaganda to demoralize Western civilizations. Get it through your fucking head. Are you really this ignorant? Come on now. You know. Are you messing with me? You know this stuff. I'm going to get another beer, you silly goose. You already know this shit. You're fucking with me. Hold on, I was going to put on some music. Oh, what happened to my Spotify? Americans are not required to love any other countries, even Canada. Yeah, but I got no problems with Canada though. But honestly, dude, and that, to be fair, that swings both ways. Neither are you required to love America. That definitely swings both ways. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, I want to put on some music that I like, but not so heavy that it's going to turn everyone off. Because I know you guys don't like the metal that much.
Watch this short video to get 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
At Chipotle, we now have carne asada. Cumin, the coriander, mix it in with that fresh lime juice and that cilantro, and it just brings out those flavors. It's very tender. When you're cutting it, it's tender. When you're eating it, it's tender. It's bomb steak.
Enjoy the next 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening.
Okay. Streamer called Fuzzy Confess. Fuzzy? I wish I could see this. I wish I knew what the fuck that said. They spell their country C-D. That's funny. Views. One-eyed cat piss. What the fuck are you saying? Racist views? Call streamer Fuzzy. Adverts are... Are you trying to say that fuzzy and possum guy, are you trying to say that he has racist views? He has Christian views. And anything Christian you guys are fucking saying is racist. Have you noticed that pattern yet? If I'm white and Christian, I'm automatically racist. That is unbelievable to me. You got the evil in you. You got the white guilt. I'm not guilty. I can't be, motherfucker. I cannot be mistaken. I can't be held accountable for what my forefathers have done. It's not me. I'm not the one putting nooses around people's necks. I'm not the one gentrifying neighborhoods. That's the fucking Snoop Dogg. That's the gangster culture and mumble rap culture. Those are the ones that are taking over. Those are the ones that are basically cloning the culture and then selling it back to the fucking black people. Those are the ones that are doing it. Not me. I'm not the racist one. An American... Yeah, I know Fuzzy. Fuzzy's a good guy. Why are you fucking with Fuzzy for? Yeah, he does have German heritage, doesn't he? Fuzzy? He does. I bet he does look like he does. Why are you fucking with Fuzzy for, man? Pay Styles, bro. If you're really bugging me with that shit. I mean, say something else, please. If someone don't like black people, don't make them racist. They just don't like black people. I don't like ginger heads. Is that racist? People confuse prejudice with racist. Oh! Two totally different definitions. Am I right, dude? Prejudice means I don't like a certain color, right? But how can I be racist unless if I'm stopping that person from voting, stopping that person from getting a job, stopping that person from earning a paycheck? That's racist, right? Am I wrong about that, or am I somewhat close? Because I'm a little ignorant, that's for sure. Fuzzy said Americans should take away non-white people's culture. Are you sure that's what he said, or is that just how you took it? Because I just don't see Fuzzy saying something like that. Hello, I'm the one and only Bananator. What's up, Bananator? Hello. I farted. Firestorm. Good job. Very well done. When machines take over, they won't care color of your skin. You could say that again, Devil. What's up, brother? Cat has proven he misinterprets things already. Right. That's a quote, Riffs, exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything about that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I wasn't there, obviously, one-eyed, so I can't say it wasn't. You know what I mean? Don't test me, Riff. Hey, hands up. Hi from Plymouth, UK. What up, Jay? Fart box. At least he says something different, Pay. I appreciate you. At Jay-Z Storm, another Brit in the house. Yeah, you guys are from Britain, huh? That's what's up. We owe the Brits pretty much our entire culture, don't we? Don't you ever fucking test me. You should put that in capital letters. So that way I know you really mean business, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sweden is awesome. If you're from Sweden, then you might like my guitar playing. I can't believe I've been talking for an hour and I haven't played guitar yet. I'm the one and only Bananator. I will. LOL. Fuzzy is no less than a Nazi. What? What? How? There it is. Now I know you're serious. Now I know. You know, that Nazi shit, you know, it's not, it doesn't, you guys use it so much that it's not even a thing anymore. Like, I could care less. Like, Nazi? Who gives a fuck? I mean, the blanket term Nazi is just, it's just passed over anything that you disagree with. Nazi. Nazi. I don't like that, so it's a Nazi. Anything you disagree with is Nazi. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you called me a Nazi, I'd be pretty upset about it. You know? Because the definition of Nazi is obviously very, very serious stuff. You know what I mean? Obviously, right? I'm sure you understand. And how can I be a Nazi if I've never done anything like that? Invite Fuzzy here, Riff. We'll confront him together. I don't fucking know if Fuzzy will come in here. How do I get him in here? Mr. Riffs, what's up, Jay Hardy? How you doing, man? I'm being told that I need to invite motherfuckers. I'll invite him if he's on. I don't see him on. I don't see him on, buddy. I'm a Nazi. Why, thank you very much. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nazi. That word Nazi is getting boring. It's boring. Anything you disagree with is a Nazi. Come on, dude. Come on. Get your shit together, man. You are a closet socialist. You know damn well you are. Why did you separate Hitler? Is that word banned or something? Look what, oh my God. I just read what you put. Look what happened to Hitler when he tested me. Oh my God. Just that Nazi shit, bro. It's gotta go, man. It's got to go. That Nazi shit has got to go. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. Now, if you got some real Nazis, we can beat them up together, one-eyed. You and me, fucking arm in arm. We'll go kick the shit out of Nazis together. I don't fucking like Nazis either. But we are a multicultural planet. None of us are purebloods from... Funny thing is, Antifa fought for the Nazis opposing communism in the Weimar Republic. That is true. But you're going way back to the 1920s, right? Antifascista with the Mussolini. Yeah, today Antifa thinks they are fighting Nazis. Unbelievable stuff, isn't it? But I don't blame Antifa. I really don't. Antifa are just some college kids that are being lied to. I blame the people that are teaching this education to these poor people. Unreal, you know? And if there was a civil war and shit really did hit the fan, I don't want to beat up some 19-year-old kid that's fucking Go play Wolfenstein. Great game. I say Nazi because it's supremacist is Nazi ideology. Yeah, but those are two different definitions, though. Just say supremacist. If you mean supremacist, that's the definition, right? Rich college kids mostly. Exactly. I don't want to go beat up some 19-year-old kid that got lied to by his college professor. That doesn't make my day at all. You know, these are my people. I could be that person. You know what I mean? These are my people, my brothers, my sisters. They're being lied to. They're being brainwashed by these college fucking professors. And most of the people that are... And you know what? I could even go further. I know how these Antifa fucks operate. They break up into groups. Red, black, and brown. That's right. The brown ones are usually consisted of the gay people and the women. And they put them in front because we as good Christians are trained not to hit women. We don't hit women. So the reds hide behind the browns. Those are the guys that reach over the shoulders of the browns and hit you on the top of the head with the bike lock. Now, the black's job is to swarm around the red, so that way you can't figure out who the fuck just hit you on the top of the head with the bike lock. And that's how these assholes operate. And they're being trained to do it with our dollars. Our tax money is being trained for this. Just pisses me the fuck off. When we talk about a civil war, right? You talk about getting into the streets. You need to really understand who you're up against. I don't want to beat those kids up, man. Just how I feel. And most of those college professors are fucking weak. Weak, bro. Most of you guys could take 5-6 Antifa members on at a time. These guys are soy boy beta males. Never did a push-up in their fucking lives. Most of them never been in a fight in their lives. They're just out there role-playing, trying to get some skin in the game, trying to get a little grit in their lives because they've never fucking done anything. They've been in mom's basement the whole fucking time. They've never been in a fight. They've never done nothing. I bet you could take 5-6 of these fucking little bitches on. No problem. I mean, I know the answer to that, dude, but I know it's rhetorical to me. Yo, these college professors are gonna get rocked. They're gonna get rocked. And when real guns start popping off, you see it in their eyes, man. You see it in their eyes. When people are up against each other, you saw it in the 2016, 2017 Berkeley riots. Those kids got rolled over by us. Rolled over. Unbelievable, bro. Bass Stickman, y'all remember Bass Stickman? That dude was taking on whole crowds by himself. Man, these guys are gonna lose in a civil war. They're gonna get fucking destroyed. But that's the point. They're the weak-minded individuals. The people, like dude just said, who stands to gain? They would stand to gain a lot if we took care of those weak individuals for them. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's all part of eugenics and depopulation. Once you understand eugenics and you understand technocracy, you start getting into the minds of some of these people. It's really one-on-one business moves, this type of division. It's just these Elop, what's good, man? Elop in the building. Technically, Trump is America's first German-American president. Hey, I have a crazy idea, guys. What if Trump identified as a woman? I'm sorry, Dominique. If Trump identified as a woman, right, and he ran for 2020 and won, he would not only be the first woman president, he'd be the first woman American transvestite LGBTQ president. He would destroy all of the stereotypes because two things would have to happen. Two things. One or the other. Either the LGBTQ #MeToo movement would have to come to grips with the fact that Trump identifying as a woman is insanity, right? Or they would have to swallow their own bullshit and accept the fact that Trump is identifying as a woman. And if they say anything about it, then they're bigoted fucking pieces of shit. Huh? M1M was good. No such thing as LGBTQ. Kari, you are always so wrong. Was Eisenhower not German? Caitlyn Jenner for VP president after her Trumpet's impeachment. Herbert Hoover was also German American. Very, very interesting stuff. Chilling at Cuzzo's, nice. Nothing would change till an independent gets voted in. I seriously just don't see that firestorm. I mean, think about it. Trump wanted to run as an independent, but he went Republican because he didn't think he would win as an independent. I just don't see an independent winning, especially right now where the division is so pure. It's so bolstering right now. Very, very divided America we live in. I just don't see an independent. I mean, the only independent I see ringing any bells is Andrew Yang, and he's so corporate it's not even funny. I mean, he's a closet socialist himself, talking about universal health care, universal basic income and shit like that. Gamer Alien was good. What is with Bilderberg? Oh my cat, you're not as smart as you think you are. Pretentious, I've always said that. Never gonna happen in two-party system. Thank you, Showtime. It's exactly what I was saying. I would love to see an independent win. Matter of fact, I even voted for an independent governor. I would love to see an independent win. I wouldn't be opposed to vote for an independent. I would do it in a heartbeat. Give me the proper candidate. German infiltrated American politics much sooner, I see. Cat, you are racist against Germans? Whoa, way to spin it. Oh, they won't win, but it's what's needed. It is probably what's needed. But I don't know if an independent can get the job done the way it needs to get done. Because, I mean, think about this. Bill Burr said it best. I mean, a president only makes $400,000 a year, and he's supposed to keep billionaires in line. Billionaires in line. Right? With $400,000. That's why he's going around to all these little campaigns like, please, can you help me? Can you donate? Please, can you help me? A president should have fuck you money. A president should have some fucking some fuck you money. How the fuck are you supposed to keep a bunch of billionaires in line with $400,000 a year? I have no idea. Hey, what up, Diva Doodah? Vote M1M president. Cheers. What's up, EPB? Cheers to you, sir. Yeah, 400 grand. How the fuck are you supposed to keep billionaires in line? You got a Mobile Exxon, you got BP Oil, you got, hell, just the 7-Eleven chain. Hell, half of these chains. The average CEO of Walmart makes more money than the president. Hold on. We're going to parties and block division doesn't count. It's still a two-party system here, yes. You don't worry about Germany. Hey, what's going on with Trudeau? I heard he got deplatformed a little bit. Not completely deplatformed, but he's not prime minister, I heard, anymore. What's up with that? You don't worry about Germans. Another 50 years, the world's population will be mostly black and brown. Facts. The problem with gentrification, okay, and this is what I'm going to say. The problem with the black culture and the gentrification of the black culture is that smart black people are hijacking the culture of the hood, right? And marketing it and selling it back to the hood, all right? Snoop Dogg ain't trying to get nobody out the fucking projects, all right? Rick Ross ain't trying to get nobody out the fucking projects. You understand what I'm trying to say? Here it's not a possibility. The politicians are money and power. Money and power. Bloc Quebecanese are a bunch of frogs. It's a conflict for me. No, dude, Nazi is just an ideology like Zionism. But they did give Nazi a definition. I mean, I won't disagree with the fact that Nazi is an ideology. I don't think I can agree with that. Nazi is a noun. I don't think it's an ideology. I think Nazi is a literal noun, if I'm not mistaken. Quebec wants to separate. California do too. And that ain't no new shit. Race is bullshit. We all have human and we all gonna die anyways. Diva Duda, well spoken. Well spoken. Well spoken, man. Muslims take on over. Cheers, Jay Hardy, and to your fam. For real. Jay Hardy in the building, everybody sees that. The Muslims are trying to take over, and they ain't hiding it. Yo, but not the Muslims. Don't get that shit twisted. Muslims are good people. Islamicists, bad people. Don't get that shit twisted. I don't want to get Muslim and Sharia law confused, okay? Because people that follow Sharia law and people that go the way of Islam, bad people. Bad people. All you get is beheadings. Let me tell you something. Muslims are good people, man. Muslims are great people. Matter of fact. Not all bad, I already know. Yeah, I know. No, I'm just, nothing to you, M1M. I was just saying a lot of people, when they say Muslim, it's just a massive blanket term for anything Middle Eastern. You know what I mean? And that's just not the case, you know? These guys have Christians, these guys have Muslims, you know, there's Islamists, you got the Muslim Brotherhood, Hezbollah, there's many different factors and variations of Middle East. It's very complicated, and it's hidden from our education, purposely, mind you. We as Americans, we are completely ignorant on Middle Eastern, and it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's hidden from our history books. You don't learn about the Middle East inside of your public schools. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you have to actively search out this knowledge. And if you want to find it out, I have a really, really awesome place you can go to. This guy puts it all together really, really fast for you. Okay, get ready. I'm going to give you the YouTube name right now. His name is 17 Acts Apologetic. Acts Apologetic 17. Acts Apologetic 17. Acts Apologetic 17. So just type that into your search engine, subscribe to that guy, and he puts the Quran in perfect order for anybody to read, and we can all sit back and have a nice read. You should understand the Quran. If you're going to get beheaded in the middle of the streets because you're a Christian, wouldn't you at least want to know why? True, the Koreans are sitting back quietly preparing. Yo, free Hong Kong, am I right? Hashtag free Hong Kong? Race, religion, gender, it's all the way to segregate. Diva Duda, another great comment right there. Yes, I grew up Canadian with over 90 genders. Yo, I was with Alexa and I had a chance to ask Alexa. I said, Alexa, how many genders are there? I said, according to the X and Y chromosome, there are only 2 genders. However, gender, and then it goes into the spiel. With so many genders, maybe those martyrs aren't getting the 72 virgins they expect. And it was never like determined in the Quran what type of virgins they are. They could be virgin camels for all we know. I gotta take a piss. But yeah. No, man, Islam is the only religion, man, that literally, Islam follows the Quran to the T. And they do Sharia law. And Sharia law is very dangerous for people like us. They allow rape. They do beheadings. They burn people alive. They do female genital mutilation. They take hostages. They do honor killings. They have slavery. Slavery is going on right now in places like Sudan. And I just think it's so funny how Americans are called racist when, Sudanian people and, I can't remember what the Somalians are being bought, sold, and traded in human trafficking right now. But no one's over there calling them a bunch of racists. I just think it's so fucking stupid to me. Slavery, oppression of women. They don't let women vote. They don't let women drive. They perform jihad. They have pedophilia. Bro, that's why I don't fuck with it.
No, you're all good. I'm taking a shower.
Muslims and Christians believe in the same shit. That's why I said Muslims are good people. I work for a couple of Muslims. They're Shria is derp. I don't know, man. I don't know, Diva. I don't know if I can agree with that. Maybe at first, but lately, I don't know. And I'll put my hands up, but lately he's been promoting a lot of get that money. Work hard, get money, do you, stay in your lane, Hey, Fail Army, what's good? Some Muslims tried to lobby for Sharia law in courts in my province. The liberal government surprisingly made law against it. It doesn't surprise me at all, man, because they know fucking exactly what Sharia law is all about, because they fund it in other countries. And they know exactly what that shit. Refugees taking over. Listen to the Fugees. Refugees are taking over. Hardy worships the penis. Yo, man, this ain't gonna turn into no Hardy bashing stream. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's not the direction I'm trying to bring this shit to. Subtle racism is racism. Nice to see somebody with power been down for days. Really, Commander? Yeah, why? Because of the fire. Christianity and Islam differ in their fundamental views in regard to the God they worship, the nature of their religion, their beliefs, and the fact that they fucking kill people, rape people, put people in slavery, have honor killings, hostage takeovers, on and on and on. And it's good to know about that stuff, because you guys need to know the type of evil that we're facing. You guys need to know the type of evil we're up against. You see Washington Post. Ooh, I read that story today. It pissed me off, man. Washington Post reminiscing for that fucking ISIS leader. I was like, oh, it's clear to see who your fucking backers are. So many different views. That's what I love, Firestorm. That's what makes us individuals. That's what I love. Being able to come together individually, but collectively. Under one beautiful constitution. That's what it's all about. You're able to come together with different views, different religion, different perspective. All different walks of life can come together under the American Constitution and thrive. Nice. I don't know what the hell gummy is, but I'd like to try it. Gummy bear? I don't know. I'm certainly not an authority on it, you know what I mean? I would never proclaim to be, I'm like on a soapbox preaching a little bit, but I'm certainly not above my own views. That's for sure. I could be wrong. That's for goddamn sure. My view is surviving. We can only do that uniting as people. Yeah, but you know what really unites us, man? Things like 9/11. Like when 9/11 happened, we united like a motherfucker and came together, you know? It's really that type of situations. The divide is really the things that you watch and read. It's the Facebook, it's the social media. I mean, if you just ignore that stuff and come together, I mean, it's literally that easy. It's as easy as I just said it is. Just put that shit down and come together. It's that easy. After the Iroquois League, right, yes. The Iroquois Confederation, exactly. No one is or should be, right. I haven't smoked in 2 weeks. Oh, so that shit got you fucked up. It's good to be black or brown in these days. And age, I could have a white slave in 20 years. Shit, you ain't lying either. Islam is written by false prophet Muhammad was not the man of God. He was a warlord who beheaded 600 Jews because they wouldn't follow him. You know, and that's cool and all, but I mean, Christians did worse. I mean, we have 600 years of killing people during the Crusades. You know what I mean? Beheading motherfuckers in the name of Jesus. You know, if you didn't follow Jesus, we were going to kill your ass. I mean, you know, that's why I think you shouldn't poke the bear. Because Christians are really good at killing. Look at history. Christians are excellent at killing, especially white Christians. We're amazing at killing people. I'm an anarchist. I don't fuck with our laws, politics. Yeah, I don't think you're an anarchist, though. Because an anarchist believes in no systems at all. And you're on the PlayStation system. Got you there. You're probably more of a nihilist. The only true Christians were the agnostics. That's a bold-ass statement, you say. Damn. I don't know if I'm going to have to disagree, but I don't know if I'm able to. I don't know, man. Dude, that's hardcore, man. Good job. Fuck all sheeps. Fuck them all. Haha. There should be no slaves. And yet it's happening, Diva. Right now. Doesn't matter. Trillion years, nobody will know of humans. You might be right. He had sex with little girls. Oh, you're talking about Prophet Muhammad. Yeah. Them and his waves said it should be better. Have their person as a milestone hung around his. It's true, Riff. I don't doubt it, but you know that. But if I was to agree with you, then that means I'm acknowledging the fact that I'm not a true Christian, and I don't know if I can live with that. Gotta love your fellow Muslims. They promise 5 virgins and 5 goats in the afterlife. That's not half bad. Go to your local, jihadist reporter and perform your jihad today. Get your 5 goats. I'm glad Norway not racist or got cowboy cops. Well, fucking right, EPB. I'm white and damn proud. I'm not a racist, but I love my race. And why the fuck not? There's no problem. No problem with that at all. And it's okay to be white. I'm tired of this shit. I really am, man. Jay Hardy's in here right now, chilling like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody got no problem with fucking nobody, man. That's how it should be. People say Muslims and Christians worship the same God. We just call him by a different name. No, the God of the Bible is not Allah of the... Okay. I'm going to read your next... What the fuck, the past matter? Surely what we do now matters. Oh, of course. Which, as soon as you said that, Mount Rushmore stuck into my head. Because I'm thinking, like, we built Mount Rushmore, right? Not we, but, our culture, our society built Mount Rushmore. And I'm thinking, like, that's our pyramid, that we left behind. Like the ancient civilizations left us signs of their civilization. Well, I think that's a sign of our civilization. And Mount Rushmore is not for us. It's for future generations. I could be wrong, though. You just happen to trigger me. Constantine created Catholicism as a political entity, not a spiritual religion as Christ preached. But the New Testament, right? and a lot of things. Is it the real Hardy? Sure talks like it. I would never say I'm proud being white. I'm proud. I'm a proud Polish. Hey, buddy, that's good. Groups of women snipers. Groups of women snipers. They feared if you get shot by a lady. I've heard of the women snipers. Germans, right? German female snipers. Deadly stuff. Deadly stuff. I heard about shit like that. There's a secret military base in Mount Rushmore. First I've ever heard of it. That's interesting. I'm not the real Hardy. No subs. It's not the real Hardy. No subs. Hey, well, whatever. You ain't no martyr. Cheers. Puff, salute. In a way, we all slaves to this planet. Monetary slaves, right, Devil? Yeah, it's a fake. Okay, not the real Hardy.
If you tap now to
it's all
watch
good.
A short video,
no big deal.
Receive 30 minutes
you sure it's not the real Hardy? You sure that boy didn't get banned? I heard a rumor that he got banned. He started a new account.
If you tap now to
but I could be wrong.
Video, you'll receive 30
it's no problems to me.
Music.
No, Bongzilla, should we? I'll put it on. You guys want to see a picture of Nancy Pelosi?
It's okay. Go ahead and take it. Life's better when there's nothing stopping you. That's why we made Spotify Premium. No ads means your music's never interrupted. So you can keep going and going. Want a taste of Premium for 3 months? Tap the banner to learn more.
Get your kitchen holiday
What'd you
ready
say,
with
Bongzilla?
Small appliances from HomeDepot.com.
Bongzilla.
25% off stand mixers, toaster ovens, and everything in between from the brands you know and love, like KitchenAid and Cuisinart. Plus, with free
okay,
delivery,
I see him.
in-store,
Okay,
online returns, your
got it.
small appliance game.
It's gonna play after this ad.
Upgrade. Save up to 25% on small appliances.
It's hot, right? Okay, cool. Let's do it. It is Jay Hardy. Treat others as you would want to be treated. Only rule you need. Is that your fap mate?
Grain bowls are full of good, a perfect harmony of flavors, full of hearty
RILA ref. Fap mate. You still say fap? I thought that shit was dead. I was accused of being a racist because I talked to Vegas. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah. Don't get me started on Vegas, man. That shit's funny. Does it matter if he's a racist now that he's dead? I'm sure it doesn't. Nancy Pelosi, how that's a sore subject.
The pirates, the fairies, and the unicorns are
Why is that a sore subject?
over their love for 100% real chocolate and crisped rice. Crunch, the chocolate bar all Americans love at Halloween.
Gonna bust a couple moves, bro. Yeah, me too. My roommate just came home and I'm gonna probably play some Fortnite. Any of you guys wanna play Fortnite with me? I get victory royales all the time. I mean, I'm not the best builder in the world, but I can shoot pretty damn good. Shout out to the new non-binary tampons and pads. Yo, you saw that commercial? You saw that commercial? CNN tried to sweep that one under the rug awful quick, didn't they? Wanking has many names. What do you call touching yourself? Don't know. You need to get that break point, bro. I know, I don't have a whole lot of cash, man. I've been broke because I smoke too much. I smoke too much. What do I call touching myself? Minding my own business. I can build, you can shoot. I You ever caught yourself stroking your own ass, Rips? Yeah, probably. I know, right? Let's take a puff on that. This is the first time I've ever heard Bongzilla. This is Bongzilla, everybody. Requested by a buddy that came in. Requested by... What was his name? Started with an M, I know that. Slow rock. I know puff and stuff, and I smoke the hardcore stuff too, man. The dabs. Here, let me show you. Yeah, white guilt. For white people calling other white people racist is white guilt. You feel guilty for being white. That's weird. Like I mean, that is 100% complete brainwashing, you know what I mean? Complete brainwashing. I mean, you've never seen those videos of fucking white people going around telling other white people that they have white privilege and all this other shit? That somehow they're, you know, gonna make it in this life called race so much better and faster and easier than everybody else just because I'm white. There you go, One-Eyed. Stick around for a second. I got a song for you, bro. I don't really care for that stuff, buddy. But that's me. This song goes out to One-Eyed.
Straight white male, hate myself. Mad that my skin so pale. Got white privilege so I cannot fail. The world told me I'm evil stale. Life breaks the law but I escaped the jail. My diet only mayonnaise and kale. I went to school and I paid my taxes. I used to grammar, I'm bad as hell. I'm not a Nazi. I like black people, black Jesus, black Santa, black coffee. I'm not a racist. I like Hispanics and Negroes and Natives and Asians. Black power says I'm the problem. Girl power says I'm the issue. Gay rights think I'm trying to stop them. I'll let y'all trip and I'll get you some tissues. Y'all have been painting me villainous. I'm not the one setting fire to your villages. I'm not the man that is raping and pillaging. I do not care if my neighbors are immigrants. Maybe all whites look the same and you think that I'm somebody else. So it's cool. Honestly, I think that everyone looks alike if they ain't white, and I'm sorry, it's true. Straight white man, I have it all. I'm the one that you love to
Hardy was in here. People say it was the fake J Hardy. And some say it's the real J Hardy. So I don't know.
Straight white male, I'm so frail. Mama gotta pay my bail. Shotguns and meth are both on sale. I'ma need to treat myself. I only listen to country music. I only marry my second cousins. I only cry when my team is losing. I blame everything on the blacks and the Muslims. Y'all blame me for building the system. Y'all blame me for wages we're paying the women. Y'all blame me for rights that gay people aren't giving. You blame me for talking when I should just listen. You blame me to say me the place that we win in and hate me for slavery. And lately I'm tripping that daily you shame me for having opinions on race and our country and everything in it.
Fine. You don't gotta like my friends.
Y'all don't gotta like white man. Y'all don't gotta hold my hand. Y'all don't gotta have my back. Y'all don't gotta see my side. Y'all don't gotta be down to ride. Y'all don't gotta do anything but ghost. And I'ma do me even when it's the most. Yeah. Straight white man. I have it all. I'm the one that you love to hate. Straight white man. Please pull me over. I LOL in the face. Straight white man. Yes, I'm the blame for the life that you can't escape. Straight white man. So easy to be me. I'm feeling great. Man, you're so mean. You're so racist. You're ugly. You're so basic. You said that science, N-word, retard, Satan. I can't believe the bullshit. Some lyrics that you're okay with. Kill yourself all live on Facebook. I want the notification. I don't care, y'all ain't right. I'll be praying that you die. I'll be doing my own thing. I hope you're happy with your life. You're a Nazi. You're a moron. You're a huge waste of my time. I'm just straight white and male. I'm not the worst. I'm just a guy. Straight white man. I have it all. I'm the one that you love to hate. Straight white man. Please pull me over. I LOL in the face. Straight white man. Yes, I'm the blame for the life that you can't escape. Straight white man. So easy to be me. I'm feeling great.
Hey, man, this is how I feel. This is how I feel. People like you, y'all try to paint me with the same brush that you paint the slave owners with. It's just not fair. Y'all dumb. Y'all dumb. Y'all like that song too, right? You like it? Man, that's a good song.
Everyone, emergency position! Meteor strike! Now! Now!
My generation's afraid of opinions. Y'all so intolerant. They're ashamed of themselves because they're privileged and whiter. They're black and the opposite. You get charged with harassment for hugging a woman or giving a compliment. Y'all way too sensitive yet offended to death. Bring all the coffins in. I swear that y'all are mad at everything that don't affect your life. Hey, I swear that y'all believe that being offended just means that you're right. Hey, I swear that y'all just want to be the only ones who everyone lies. Hey, I swear if I swear at you ninnies, you probably so triggered you cry. And nobody wants to be real. Everyone's scared of how everyone feels. We become so ultra sensitive and hyper tolerant that honestly, honesty gonna be illegal. It's crazy y'all get so shocked and bothered from people saying things that aren't responsible. If that seems logical, y'all are weak. Someone says retarded.
I started playing it after the second.
That's retarded.
After the second one.
It looks hella awesome.
I did hate it. I love it now, bro. Love it. Come play with me. I love it.
Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments. Googling quotes that are socially conscious. And saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet. It makes you a liar and stupid obnoxious. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should
keep it to yourself.
I admit it, I'm afraid they gon' kill me for this. Probably put me in my grave for the lyrics I spit. Been exposing the truth.
Sorry about that.
Y'all are just trying to get likes on your comments. Googling quotes that are socially conscious. And saying you're woke doesn't make you a prophet.
My elbow hit it, sorry.
Always on that blah, blah.
I'm gonna be playing it here in just a minute if you want to come jam out.
Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else.
Cause I don't wanna fuck with me. Cause I don't feel the pressure. I will not be censored.
I'm not afraid, that's why they with me. My name won't be remembered.
remember, and I will live forever. I bet
Yeah,
you
dude,
I hate the
I'm not only playing, I'm winning.
Happy Halloween. For one evening only, you wear what you want. Unless it's a poncho, a headdress, or afro, you'll piss someone off. Hey. I said Merry Christmas, but I know that it's about to be gone. If religious freedom's such a dire issue, why you dress like a priest in October for fun? Don't let them censor your thoughts. Don't let them make you regret that you talk. Don't let them tell you that nice is the law, trying to make you all righter when nothing is wrong. Yeah, words hurt you, clothes hurt you, memes hurt you, jokes hurt you, we hurt you. Half the time you don't even probably know what hurt you, but you super mad. Trust, we heard you. You a pawn in a broken system. Are you triggered much? You've been showing symptoms. Y'all are so addicted to being hopeless victims. Y'all can crash a plane and blame the road conditions. And your only sickness is your social vision. Makes you scared of choices, but you pro decision. So you march a lot, but never go the distance. Yelling way too loud until no one listens. Always on that blah, blah. Y'all should give it to yourselves. Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna fuck with me.
I don't feel the pressure. I do what the fuck I want. That's why people don't like me, bro. I've never been bended. I never conform. So I don't fuck with me.
You look like the devil. You sound like some Christians. You just
Super Dave knows best, man.
You just want a pat on the back in addition to being so tolerant. Fine, I admit it. You're nicer, you're better, you're
He knows. He knows I'm a fucking asshole. But I'm also one of the nicest assholes you'll ever meet in your life.
Always on that blah, blah.
Can I get a hit of that before I smoke some weed so I can get up there real quickly?
Miss me with that drama. You must think I'm someone else. Cause y'all don't wanna with me.
Too much, Super Dave. You know too much. You're gonna have to be dealt with one day. Nah, I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm totally fucking with you.
My name will be remembered, and I will live forever. I bet y'all hate that y'all stuck with me.
I cannot one-eyed. How many times I gotta tell you I'm not the right, bro? I'm a liberal. I've always been a liberal. I'm gonna be a liberal. I'm gonna stay a liberal. I'm on the left. I don't know what the right wants. I have no idea. After Trump took office, all of my ideologies took a conservative stance, which was really fucking weird because I've been liberal my whole life. I was a registered Democrat for the longest fucking time. Until the Democrats started pooping in the streets and doing weird shit.
Let me break it down for every single doubter. You're afraid of what I'm doing.
You're a coward.
All your favorite rappers doing
Downers.
and you make them feel
Powered.
fertilizing soil,
Pushing flowers.
Yeah, what do Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz all have in common? They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to
college.
It's all just marketing strategies, so you empty your wallet, endorsing vodka to make
Get to the chopper.
alcoholics, that make you stupid with Xanax, that make you broke with designers, they use the music to confuse the youth and influence minors. Isn't it funny how these rappers went from fighting the
Does it really?
buy a gun and sell some drugs in just a matter of hours to turn the students
I don't know,
to
man.
just get fed to the system because there are people making fortunes off
I gotta
of
disagree
privatized
with you.
prisons. They objectify women to their
Let me,
what you crave, so you don't
Let me show you. I don't know. Because I'm a liberal, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm a straight up liberal. Always have been, always will be. Definition of liberty.
Here is information about the Alpha Boost.
The fuck is that? Definition of liberty. The fuck is that? Definition of liberty. Why does it say awesome shoes? Anyways, I'll just type it. Always on that blah, blah.
Liberty.
All right, check it out. The state of being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. I don't understand how that is alt-right. I mean, I am the embodiment of liberty. Like, absolutely. I don't know. And the second definition of it is the power or scope to act as one pleases. The liberty. I take the liberty to act as I please. He's blue-collar Dems extreme left. I'm a liberal, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, that's what I truly believe in. I want to be in a state where I'm completely free within a society of oppressive restrictions or authority on one's way of life, behavior, or political views. And I want to be able to take the liberty or power or scope to act as I please. What are you... would I support a wall against Mexico? Abso-fucking-lutely. Are you not paying attention what's going on in Mexico with the release of, what's his name, El Chapo's son? And all the politicians being murdered in cold blood down there? Are you not paying attention? Clearly not. Of course I support a border wall between us and Mexico. Abso-fucking-lutely. The cartel murders politicians, dog. If they don't vote the way that they want, you out, bro. You done in the Mexican cartel world. You done. Hey, if you don't vote for El Jefe, you done. Of course I support a wall. That makes no sense to me. And besides, how is that alt-right to want to defend your country? I mean, other countries have walls, bro. Like, are you that ignorant that you don't believe? Oh, and not to mention, America built the Turkish wall. Didn't know if you knew that. We built that. Hey! He said, who's dabbing over there? My friend's dying.
And I hit that.
The people fleeing that carnage don't deserve sanctuary. I absolutely believe they deserve sanctuary, for sure. For sure, man. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't I think that they believe? People just want their free money, don't want to work for it. Some people on the Democratic side, yes, that's exactly. People that vote for Bernie, like Fail was just describing, you know, I'm sure he's just joking there, but... You know, that's exactly why you classifying people fleeing in desperation as the murderers. Nope, never did that. Never did that, sir. So let me get this straight. Hold on, backtrack a little bit, because if I take that comment as serious, then you're telling me that the cartels are the ones that are fleeing persecution? Because if that's the case, well, then that would be a very interesting story. Think about that. Too bad we all can't be born rich like Don. You know what I'm saying? I got a small loan of $1 million from my father, okay? No way, bro. Voting for Trump. I thought so, yeah. You did Trump. Did too. I did Trump. Yes, you're right. I voted Trump. And I switched parties. I switched to the Republican Party. But I'm still left. I'm the last remaining fucking what was left of the left when it was still left. You know? I'm left, buddy. Liberty and justice for all. That's what I believe in. But I did vote Trump. Yes, you got me pinned to the wall on that one. Everyone quit their jobs. Where's the money coming from? Milkman. Man, imagine that. Imagine that, Milkman. You just triggered the fuck out of me. We can get a bunch of idiots. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make fun of those. Those are my people. You know, those are the conspiracy guys up late at night, 3 a.m., looking at the conspiracy theories. Those are the motherfuckers that went to that Area 51 raid. You know what I'm talking about, right? If we can get a motherfucking bunch of people together to go to the goddamn Nevada area, whatever it was, Area 51 bullshit, then why can't we get people together on other issues? I'm like, after I heard Area 51 actually happened, I was like, that's amazing. Even though nothing ever, like, they didn't really, like, go in. Excuse me. They didn't, like, go in or, like, accomplish anything, really. Besides the point. Doesn't matter. They fucking accomplished assembling. And assembling sometimes is enough. If we can all assemble somewhere with our stupid signs, and the signs, these people, when they assemble, have you ever noticed how nice their signs look? All done, laminated down at the local Staples by their local college professors, all done in a nice college work factory. Oh, fuck you, assholes. You guys are not grassroots movements. You guys are out there getting $25 to $50 an hour to protest fucking bullshit. And you know what really pisses me off at the very, very least, right, is that even if those dickheads get their way, what they're not gonna accomplish anything. Look at any ruler in history that got to power, killed all the motherfuckers that got them to power because they're the only ones that know the truth. How cruel do you have to be to turn away a starving mother and child? Again, a lot of those photos that you're talking about were from the Obama administration, so those are really old facts. That's old argument, bro. People are just fucking stupid and will never get it. That's true. Even if the government, right, even if they got through the gates, how do you think they were gonna get through the security? They ain't no goddamn security, Saber. Have you seen any of the drone footage of the shit going on down there? You need to stay off. Do your best. And I know it's very hard, my friends, very hard to stay off the mainstream media. Do your very, very, very best to try to find alternative media. You need to do it. You need to do it. And some of it they don't like Trump. It just because you went to alternative media doesn't mean you're going to be indoctrinated and everything is a gay frog all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Do your due diligence. Do your own research. How do you think I got all these facts? It wasn't because I just listened to some random fucking talk radio show, bro. You know what I mean? Saber, everything is underground. I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm not questioning that. Saber, you know what's up. I'm not questioning that. Obama wanted a race war, bro. Obama got his race war. Look at us right now. Look at us. Come on. You know what I'm talking about, Fail. Makes sense, right, bro? Biometric scanners and shit. Yeah, dog, I know what you mean. Biometric scanners, that's a whole nother kit and caboodle right there. That's a whole nother topic that I could get into for another fucking hour or two, but I want to go play video games, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to go ahead and get out of here and play some games. Obama sent $150 million in cash to Iran. I'm aware of that. Also, the Muslim Brotherhood that later on turned into Hezbollah. You know, you didn't see the Mexican hungry, thirsty child die at border under ICE care? I did not. No, I did not. If you're talking about the little girl that was on Time magazine, she was photoshopped from the parents that were literally standing right next to her. I'm not sure if that's the one. The mother begged for food and water. Yeah, I believe you're talking about the girl that made it on Time magazine, right? The little tiny Mexican girl? She was on Time magazine? Am I right about that? Because if that's the girl you're talking about, that story has been debunked six ways from Sunday. That child is completely fine and is with their parents now. Living in America, I heard. Doing just fine. Wait, this country fucked thanks to Bush, Clinton, and Obama. Yeah, well, don't forget about Daddy Bush. He was the first president that talked about a new world order, wasn't he? And then you had Eisenhower and Kennedy talked about the industrial military complex and secret societies. I'd share the food on my plate, you greedy bastards. Oh, well, so wouldn't I. But that's besides the point. You're missing the facts. The facts is that girl was not separated from her family. She's living just fine. She's in America. She's thriving. She goes to school. She's doing A-okay. I would totally share my food with somebody that needed it. That has nothing to do with it. Don't even question my volunteering. I've done more volunteering than you ever have. I've done more donating than you ever have. Guaranteed. Don't ever question my motives. Kennedy started the welfare reform. Is that right? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Well, all right. I'm getting out of here, guys. You guys were awesome. I have really enjoyed the conversation tonight. Having a good time. But I'm going to get out of here and go play some video games. All right, guys? Sorry I didn't play no guitar. I guess I lied. I said guitar hangouts and it never happened. But you guys are awesome. We'll see you guys soon, all right?